Let's sing. Let's sing. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, bim, bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Last time. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, everyone. It's so good to be with all of you this evening as we welcome in Shabbat. As you can see, I have my special guest with me, my little boy, Yuval. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Well, as you can see, he's not so thrilled to be here, but I am thrilled to be here with all of you. And there might be some special guests that you would like to bring in. And I know we can't be together, but we can bring in these special guests in spirit. So invite your friends in spirit to come sit with you or bring your stuffed animals to join you. And who's that? Who's that? Do you hear that? I think there might be a special guest knocking on our door. Who could that be? There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, and she's come to have Shabbat with me. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, and she's come to have Shabbat. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, and she's come to have Shabbat with me. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, and she's come to have Shabbat with me. First we light the candles, then we drink the wine, then we eat the challah. The challah tastes so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking on my door, she's come to have Shabbat with me. First we eat the wine, then we drink the candles, then we light the challah. The challah tastes so burnt. I think if we light the challah, then the challah tastes burnt. Maybe you can help me with that and get that right. First we light the candles, then we drink the wine, then we eat the challah tastes so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she's come to have Shabbat, and she's come to have Shabbat, and she's come to have Shabbat with me. Well, now that we have invited in our guests, the physical ones, the spiritual ones, the dinosaur, if you're all ready, I'll invite you to stand up as you're able and get some bouncy knees so that we can enter God's presence and offer praise and thanks to God. To open up our eyes and teach us how to live so we can be full of hope and love and gratitude. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Of Shema, saying, listen up, Israel, listen up. all of you Jewish people, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. We celebrate freedom with the words of Micha Mocha. You ready to sing some Micha Mocha? Okay, we're going to be marching at the sea. So let's see you march. There we go. Standing at the sea, Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Let's do that again. Standing at the sea, Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way. Singing and dancing. Singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. See she parts, Micha Mocha, see she parts, Micha Mocha, see she parts, Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, 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 freedom is on our way. Let's go back to standing at the sea, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom is on our way. Well, if you are still standing, I'm going to invite you to have a seat. I'm going to tell you a little bit of the story. So, first of all, does anyone know what holiday is coming up just next week? It's not a Jewish holiday. It's just a holiday that we celebrate. It's actually based on a Jewish holiday. But what is the holiday coming up called? The holiday is Thanksgiving, exactly. So we have Thanksgiving coming up just next week. And Thanksgiving is based on the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, a time when we give thanks for all of the blessings that we have in our life. So I'm going to tell you a story about this family that lived a long, long, long time ago when it wasn't just normal to have a pet or two in the house, but sometimes everybody lived in just one room. So imagine you live in just one room with your family, with your parents, with your siblings, maybe even your grandparents. It'd be really nice right now to have all of these people with us because we don't always get to see them, but you have to spend every single day, day in and day out, in this one room with everybody. Now, I don't know about you, but when I spend a lot of time with the same people, they start to do things that get a little bit annoying. So sometimes someone chews too loudly, and that crunch, 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 mwah, 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 really is irritating. And sometimes I hear someone talking on the phone and they're really loud because they need to make sure that their sound gets all the way across to the person on the other end. And sometimes someone's playing music and it's just so much noise and it's so much togetherness. And please, can we just have a break? And this is what it was like for Shlomit. Shlomit lived in this little house with her whole family. And the family, they did things and it just got annoying after a while. And finally, Shlomit was fed up and decided, I just have to leave. I can't deal with this anymore. But before just leaving, Shlomit decided to go to the rabbi. Rabbi, she said, I can't stand being in this tiny house with my big family all the time. I need some help. Please help me. Show me what to do. And the rabbi said, Shlomit, do you have a barn with some animals in it? Why, yes, of course, Shlomit said. Of course I have lots of animals in the barn outside. Rabbi said, okay, Shlomit, here's what you're going to do. You are going to take the cow and bring it into the house with you. But Rabbi, Shlomit said, I want to get a bigger house or have some space from all of the noise. How will adding a cow into the house help me in any way, shape, or form? And the rabbi said, trust me, you'll see. Well, Shlomit decided to follow the rabbi's instructions, and so she brought the cow into her house. So now, in addition to the baby crying and in addition to the noises from people chewing and talking and singing and everything else that was going on, there now was the sound of the cow. So can everyone make the cow sound? Okay, so we've got wah, wah from the baby and mwah, mwah, mwah from other people and talk, 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 and moo. Keep those sounds in mind. Well, as you might imagine, Shlomit was not super happy with this turn of events. There's the wah, wah, and the talk, 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 and now the moo. And it's just making her even more frustrated. She doesn't know what to do with herself. And so she goes to the rabbi and she says, Rabbi, you told me to bring the cow into the house. And I know you said I would see how it would make things better, but it's not helping. I'm just getting more frustrated and irritated and I don't know what to do. And the rabbi said, Shlomit, why don't you bring the goat into your house? And Shlomit said, Rabbi, a goat? I have the cow in there already. I've got my whole family. I've got the baby crying and the people chewing and the people talking and the people singing and the cow. Now you want a goat? Yes, Shlomit, bring the goat in. You'll see. Just trust me. Well, Shlomit went back home and brought the goat into the house. And so now we have the goat in the house going, meh. And we've got the cow going moo, and we've got the baby going wah, wah, and we've got the children talking, and people chewing with their mouths wah, 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 really loudly. And Shlomit is still just super frustrated. So she goes back to the rabbi. Rabbi, I brought the goat in, and I brought the cow in, and everything's even noisier, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you got to help me do something because I can't stand it anymore. Shlomit, the rabbi said, bring in the chickens. Rabbi, really? The chickens? Okay. So she went back home and she brought the chickens into the house. And so now, what's under the chickens make? The chickens go, bak, 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 bak. The chickens go, bak, 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 and the goat goes, meh, and the cow goes, moo, and the baby goes, wah, wah, and the children go, munch, 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 and talk, 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 talk. And the noise is just getting so loud that they're even going outside doesn't bring any peace and quiet because there is just so much noise. Shlomit goes back to the rabbi, and the rabbi says, Shlomit, do you have a horse? I have a mule, Shlomit says. And so the rabbi says, okay, bring the mule into your house. And Shlomit says, okay, but Rabbi, just so you know, I don't have any more animals in the barn after this. The rabbi's like, that's totally fine. Just bring the mule into the house. So Shlomit brings the mule into the house. And now the mule, which is a sort of like a horse and sort of like a donkey, goes, ee-ah, ee-ah. And the chickens go, bah, 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 bah. And the goat goes, meh. And the cow goes, moo. And the baby goes, wah, wah. And the children go, munch, 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 and talk, talk, talk. And Shlomit is just about to lose it completely and start screaming at everybody. She runs to, but before she does, she runs to the rabbi to say, Rabbi, I cannot take it anymore. I do not know what you want me to do. I have trusted you, but there is so much noise and I cannot handle it anymore. You got to give me something here. What should I do? And the rabbi says, okay, Shlomit, you have been so patient and you have brought all of these animals to live with you in the house. And I know that it is stinky and I know that it is loud and I know that there's a mess everywhere and chaos everywhere. So now put the animals back in the barn. So Shlomit goes home, puts the animals back in the barn. Oh my goodness. It is so quiet. Yes. Sometimes the baby cries, wah, wah. And sometimes the chewing is really loud, mwah, mwah, mwah. And sometimes there's a lot of talking, but it is so much quieter. It is so amazing to just be in this beautiful home, just the family joining together in love and joy. Shlomit just needed to be reminded that she had so much to be grateful for. And bringing all of those animals in and reminding her, well, you know, it could always be worse, showed her just how wonderful things were as they were. And so Shlomit began to appreciate her family and her house, even if it was just that one room. Yes, I know the baby is crying. You're doing a very good job of participating in the story. So as we come to Thanksgiving, we need to remember that even if we don't get to have everything we wanted, even if we don't get to have the celebration that we wanted, even if we don't get to have the foods that we wanted or hoped for, we still have so many blessings in our lives and in our homes that we need to appreciate. So I want you to take a moment and think, what is one thing, just one thing that you appreciate as we come to Thanksgiving? Share it with a parent or whoever special is nearby you. You can share it with your stuffed animals or your sibling. One thing that is special, that you are thankful, that you are grateful for.
So I'm going to teach you a couple of words. These are words in Hebrew. Anyone actually know what the word for thank you is in Hebrew? The word for thank you in Hebrew is todah. Say that, todah. And another word that uses the same sounds a little bit is modim. So say modim. Try that again, modim. Next word is anachnu. I know that has a ch in it, but try it, anachnu. And then lach. Okay, so the words are modim, anachnu, lach. Say that again, modim, anachnu, lach. That means we are grateful to you. We acknowledge you and thank you, God. Good job, everyone. We're going to conclude with a repeat after me song to lead us into the blessings for Shabbat. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. We sing Shabbat, we're going to sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom, sing Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. Okay, our first blessing is over the candles, our candles. And we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Mehamid Shabbat, we bless the Sabbath light. Your turn. Mehamid Shabbat, we bless the Sabbath light. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom, sing Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. After we light the candles, we drink the wine. We drink the wine. Glory, glory, our God, and we bless the Sabbath wine. Glory, glory, our God, and we bless the Sabbath wine. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, we sing Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, eat our chalot.
Hamotzi lechem mikaretz, we bless the Sabbath bread. Hamotzi lechem mikaretz, we bless the Sabbath bread. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I look forward to seeing you for the third week of December, for the third Shabbat of December. And I also want to make sure that you know that we have a special Hanukkah program where we will read parts or a whole story, favorite story books about Hanukkah, and then light the candles together. That is going to start at 5:45 every single night of Hanukkah. So that starts December 10th and goes through December 17th. And I look forward to seeing each of you then. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.